Let's talk about Invisalign. I've had Invisalign for a month and 2 weeks, so I have like a decent gauge of this experience. Overall, it's so much easier than I anticipated. I haven't really had to make any lifestyle changes. It's just my everyday, but with these in. This is the first week I've actually noticed a difference in my teeth. This is what I was starting with. I was mainly working on my bottom teeth. And this is what it looks like now. This tooth is getting pushed back in. I noticed when I talk, they look a lot more aligned, which is exactly what I wanted. I'm so happy about it. You're really not going to see much of a difference in the beginning. It's a very slow process. It's slow, but it goes by fast because you change your trays every other week. I got my Invisalign on a Thursday, so I change it every other Thursday. I don't know if this is how it works with everyone, but my ortho sent me with about 5 or 6 packs of these. This is what it looks like when it comes in and the date you're supposed to change it. This is definitely an old tray and it tells you the amount. Oddly, I have one more on the top than I do the bottom, which I don't know how that works because my bottom teeth are way more fucked up. This is like a gross confession of me, but you're not supposed to drink any colored fluids with it. I'm not gonna lie, most of the time I do because it takes me 2 hours to go through one coffee. And they will eventually start to yellow and stain a little bit, but by the time it starts to stain, you switch your trays, so it's fine. As far as it goes for pain, it is super mild. I had braces in middle school and that first week of my life with them was hell. My teeth were throbbing at all times. I could barely sleep. I barely ate. This is the easiest thing in the world compared to that. You mainly just feel a lot of pressure, especially when you first change the trays. That's the only time I really experience pain is when I switch my trays and it goes away in about like 2 days. It's usually not my whole mouth that hurts, it's specific teeth. I can tell with every tray which tooth is being pushed the most because it's the most painful. Right now it's like my back molars, but again, it's really not that bad. For me, the worst part about Invisalign is the brackets they put on your teeth. I'm about to get real up close and personal, so don't judge me. Kind of see them. They're on the outer parts of my teeth, not the center, thankfully. They're skin colored and you barely notice them. I'd say I notice them the most when I switch trays and they're really clean and they like poke through. I think it's something you notice more than other people do. I've kept my trays in during pictures, even like teeth smiling showing, and you really can't notice. The thing that I hate the most about it is the way I speak with it. It gives me a lisp. I was really hyper aware of my voice and what I talked like with it in the beginning, but again, that's a thing you notice more than other people. I wear my trays a majority of my videos and I rarely get comments about it. And you just kind of get used to it and stop caring. You definitely want to get like an ultrasonic retainer cleaner. I got mine on Amazon and the little cleaning tablets. I put my trays in there for like 10 minutes every night and it gets majority of the gunk off. Now we're going to talk about price, which is like the thing I'm most nervous to talk about. I don't like talking about money on here. Everyone's plan is different. Mine's about 6 grand, which is definitely not cheap, and that's probably the biggest purchase I've made in my adult life. My ortho has a payment plan option. I had to put either $1,300 or $1,500 down as like a deposit. Every month on the first, they charge me about $291, basically $300. I don't have any interest rates. It's going to be the same exact price if I would have paid it in full. It'll be paid off in a year and I'll be done with it. I'm putting them back in because I've had them off for too long. This is what it looks like when they're in. They're really not super noticeable. I'm supposed to wear them 22 hours a day, and I pretty much do because I'm paying for this and I want it to get over with, so that's kind of like my mindset with it. When I get close to switching trays, I will give myself a little couple hour breaks because you can tell when your teeth have shifted because they stop hurting. So once it gets to that point, I'm a little bit more lenient, take breaks. That's pretty much my review on them. Really not that painful. I haven't had to make any lifestyle changes. I mean, besides like taking them out to eat if you're in public, which no one really notices or cares. Once I'm done with it, I will have to wear a retainer to sleep in every night, which I had that with braces, but the difference is I will wear it this time because I'm not 15 and I'm paying for this, so I will keep the results. I had braces for 2 years and I'm only going to be doing this for like 6 to 8 months, so it works a lot faster, less noticeable, less painful. If you have the means for it and you've been debating it, I'd recommend it to you 1,000 times over.